So the purpose of writing a rebuttal is not about having a conversation with that person because they're going to be closed. It's really the larger audience. They're going to see the reviews and be like, well, why did they get a 1? And then it gives you the platform to defend that this was a bad scene.
Mhm.
And had they followed the expectations, their experience would have been better, and your experience as a host would have been better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's really how you want to navigate that. It's not enough to rock the ship. It really isn't.
No, we already talked to Airbnb to have it removed.
Okay, all right, well, great. Okay, you guys are already ahead of it.
Yeah, I called them right away, and we have pictures, and she put in there that the locks weren't working right. I have records of, she basically only used our lock 3 times, and twice was successful, and once she put the wrong number in. So
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just basically tell you what I'm doing.
Mickey
Is
just joined us.
Hey Mickey, I am deactivating all of the B listings for 1 month, just so that we are comfortable with this new and improved strategy of checking all the boxes. And I'll come back to this. But what all the boxes that I'm referring to is Coach has created, and I'm gonna pull it up and send you a copy of it. Coach has created this spreadsheet for all of us to be able to use to these are the cheat codes on the new Airbnb algorithm. And the cheat codes includes offering 1-day booking, which is a specific way we're going to do it. Offering instant booking, which we've been doing that from day 1. Absorbing all of the customer service fees, which can be a little tricky, but I've done it a couple times now, so I know what that looks like. Offering a discount message in your description. This is something I was not happy with, but I'm willing to do it in order to get our numbers above market. And then I'm going to turn back on our strict cancellation policy. Using air mattresses as a way of boosting up our amenities. We were talking about that a little bit. And using smart pricing in order to have an idea of where we should be now that we're in the low season. Okay, so let me kind of start there and work backwards. All right. So we got 3 seasons, and you guys were kind of ahead of this before most of us. We got 4 seasons. We got our low season, our spring season, our high season, and our fall season. And being able to use our calendar strategically to have prices that reflect those seasons. So what I need for you guys to do is help me out with your particular property, because I have properties that are at all different price points. Let's talk about this together. During our slow season, what price point do you think makes the most sense at Kingston?
Oh man, it's definitely in the $30 range because, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. What do you think?
Somewhere in that 30 to 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it hurts, even being that low, but even with that price, it was still, we still weren't getting any inquiries.
So here's what I did with OC. I told OC, for giggles, between now and March, let's do $27. just so that we can get it full. And let's use our spring season and our high season where we get that money back. I'm not telling you that you guys have to do that,
Mhm.
but that's what I suggested with OC. Okay, so the spring season. So like here's how my mind is working, and this is a collaborative, so you guys can give me feedback. My mind is telling me that when I take a look at my personal numbers, uh, well, hold on. I can do it this way. I just closed it. History. Sorry about this, guys. I'm all over the place. Forgive me. All right. So when I take a look at my personal numbers, my slow season last year was January, February, and March. And in April, that's when I started seeing momentum generate.
Okay.
So based on my personal history, the way I was approaching it is having January, February, March be the slow season, having April be the spring season, and having the high season be between May and September, where we basically get our money back. Now look, my numbers would have been real different looking had I known that they changed the algorithm at the end of September.
Yeah,
And
September.
all the boxes
Oh,
weren't checked anymore, but I didn't know it.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna cry over spilt milk, but so what I'm saying is, for us using January through March is our slow season, our low season here, and whatever numbers that you guys think make sense, those are gonna be our base. That's gonna be our base numbers. So let's talk about in the spring for the month of April, increasing our numbers by 15%. So Ralph, you my numbers guy, let's agree to split the difference and let's do 35. That's the difference between 30 and 40.
Okay.
You guys live with that? All right. So give me 15% on top of 35. What would that number be?
Uh, it would go to $40.25. So
$40? We just round
Yeah.
down 40. Okay. $40. Okay. Our high season is going to be May, June, July, August, and September. So starting at $35, what's 35% more on top of $35?
it would be $48.
That's too low.
Yeah, that is too low.
That's too low. I'm thinking $55.
I mean, we were well into the 50s. I mean, 55 to $65 a night.
So tell me, what is
And-
that percentage to go from $35 to $55? That's percent increase is what? Because we'll have to make a rule in our calendar.
50% maybe?
Not quite. It's not quite 50%.
47? From 35 to 55?
What percent increase is that?
Yeah, we're going up $20, so it's like 50. It's
think-
almost like 55%.
So I think the rule was you take your I think it's 55. Okay. I think it's 55 minus 35 divided by your initial. So your final, subtract your initial divided by your initial. Hey, figure that number out for me.
Right, 55 minus 35,
55 minus 35 divided by 35. What's that percent?
57%.
It is
57%.
57.
Yeah,
Okay. You guys were right. It is 57%. Okay. So we got to remember that when we set our rule in our calculator. Okay. And then in our fall season, going from October back down to December, probably shouldn't be at 55%. It absolutely shouldn't be 35. It shouldn't be $55. It shouldn't be $35. Where should it be? What do you guys think?
October to December. Trying to think, because we had some bookings, but it was just very minimal.
But we didn't know about the algorithm changing. So we got to take all that into consideration too.
Didn't you say like September, October, the travel nurses
Yeah.
started doing new assignments or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I might have missed the first part of this. What is the impact with the algorithm?
So
Change.
you did miss it. We're going to come back to it. But these
Okay.
boxes, these 8 boxes, we got to check based on the algorithm.
Okay.
1-day booking, instant booking, no service fees, discounted message in our message. And I'll explain more about that. Our cancellation fee policy, we're going to move from strict to firm. And I'll explain what that means. Amenities, we're going to go through and make sure all of our amenities are checked that we offer, and not take it for granted. There's a shortcut that I'm going to show you guys that you can use to go through that. We're going to use the smart pricing to comparison to shop our numbers against what they're saying that our numbers should be. And then I'm going to show you guys how to use this calculator, and I'm going to send it to you so you can use it on your other property.
Okay.
Send it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send this. This is a calculator that Coach basically made for us real time.
Okay.
Everybody that was in masterminds, because we're all saying the same thing. What's the cheat code? So here's what Coach ended up doing. The backstory is this. Coach ended up spending $300, $400 for on a webinar that all of these other Airbnb hosts participated in. And these guys have, 100+ units, not listings, but like units. So, so everybody is being impacted, but the more listings you have, the more the impact is. So it was kind of cool for us to just be a fly on the wall and hear the webinar. And what we ended up doing after we all listened, all 7 of us or 8 of us, we listened to the webinar and we kind of talked about, what we heard that would move the needle. And we boiled it down to these 8 points. So then we created a spreadsheet. Okay. So that's kind of get you caught up, Mickey. So what we're right now looking at is our low season, our high season, and our fall season. What is 10%? What is 10% more $35?
It just is 350 more. So you're talking about 38, 39 bucks.
So maybe that's where we should be. Maybe we should be at maybe we should be back at 40 bucks for our fall season. Just forget
Okay.
those. Let's just go with those numbers. Okay. Here's what we're doing with those numbers now. Okay. Going back to the spreadsheet. So we want to be able to offer 1-day booking, but at a ridiculous number, so that Remember how we don't really want 1-day bookings, so we were always only offering 2-day bookings and above.
Yes.
Well, we're not going to offer 1-day bookings, but here's the premise. So we're going to take we said $35. All right, we're going to take $35 and we're going to plug that into this calculator. What this calculator does is it doubles the $35. So we're going to offer a 1-day booking at $82. Now, believe it or not, on the other alliances I've had, doubling the 1-day booking, we've had 3 people do 1-day bookings.
Okay.
Some have been at $80, some have been at $100. One was at $120. So it's a thing. Okay, we'll offer it. We weren't offering it before, but we'll now offer it. So the more important part is this. What we want to do is we want to encourage, let me set this back to 0. So you guys don't, okay. We want to encourage that the longer the stay, the better the rate. So
Okay.
if they're willing to give us 30 days, we'll give them that $35 rate. All right. If they give us a weekly stay, it won't be as good as $35, but it'll be better than the 1-day rate. If they give us a booking that's under a week, we'll give them a rate that's a little less, better than the 1-day, but not as good as the monthly rate. So that's where these 30%, 45%, and 50% discounts come in. Okay. All right. So I'm going to kind of talk to you guys. I'm going to check these boxes as we go. So what we're now going to be able to do is we're now going to put a message, a discount message in our description. So what that might look like is this. Still trying to navigate. All right, here's the discount description message. Message me about seasonal discounts. Message me about seasonal discounts. Why are we putting that message there? Because the algorithm responds when people message us.
Okay.
And even if they don't book, the fact that they're still messaging us is going to increase our number of likes.
Okay.
So, and I wish Brian and Lisa could join us because they had a message come in today, and Brian was like, "Well, what is this? What is this about?" So here we go. Good afternoon. I'm seeing that you asked me to ask about seasonal discounts. I wanted to find out what that would be. This gal may or may not ever book, but the fact that we're now messaging, because she's probably shopping me against 10 other hosts.
Yeah.
All right. We're now messaging. That's now going to give me what I need to go up in terms of my algorithm. So my response is kind of the same. Hey, thanks for your interest in our place. Before I get into the discounts, let me share our spaces are reserved for out-of-town business people. I ask more about the reason for your stay and where you're coming from. Here we go. I'm a traveler nurse. I'm on assignment. I'm at General Hospital. Boom, that's our avatar. That's who we want. Okay. Now, I didn't know Brian and Lisa had this guest before. They could have messaged me, because if they had messaged me, we would have saved a bunch of time.
Yeah.
I would have basically just told Brian and Lisa, hey, offer her the same rate that you gave her the last time you had her, and let's just close the deal. That would have just saved so much time, but alas, they didn't give me that information. So I have to go through this. So we're offering 30% discounts for stays under a week. 40, it should have been 45, but I was typing in church. Not a good thing. 45% discounts for stays of a week or more, and 50% discounts for stays of a month or more. So those are the discounts. Okay. And so boom, as we do, all right, here we go. Here's the house rules, blah, blah, blah. Confirm. Again, guys, she's shopping me. She never confirmed. She's shopping me with 5 other hosts.
Okay.
Had she been a guest that I had before, I would have just given her a special rate and we would have closed the sale. But the point is, that's what happens when you put that message in. People are going to start engaging you more so than they did before. Okay. So that's boom. We got another box checked. We will include that message on all of our descriptions. So box 1 is checked. Box 2 is checked. We got one day opportunities now. Okay. So now let's get back to this calculator. Okay. We've always done instant booking. So that box is checked. So this monthly service fee, as you guys know, Airbnb is now trying to be more transparent with their fee structure. Before, we were paying 3% and the guest was paying the other balance. So it ended up to be what, Mickey, you said 17%?
17%, yeah.
Okay. So now Airbnb is giving us the option of just paying the whole 16%, and it's a wash. Coach creates this calculator. Let me explain how the calculator works. So here's the 16% that the guests no longer have to pay. Okay. So if we agree to $35 a night for a 30-night stay, if we offer that $35 a night stay, okay, what we are absolutely going to see is that the nightly rate decreases as they go out. So the nightly rate, the fee, I should be saying, is $7.84 if they're staying a few days, and $5.60 if they're staying for 30 days or more. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the shorter stays to make sure that we're collecting enough money to offset. So they're not seeing the service fee as a separate charge anymore. They're not going to see a service fee at all. What they're going to see is that their nightly rate is a little bit more, but because we're offering these crazy discounts, they're going to get lost in the discounts. Okay, so far, are you guys with me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, so what did we do? We took the $35 we want per night and we doubled it. So this is our nightly rate. But now we got to focus on what the service fees will look like. So I'm gonna go down to this line right here. So $49 is what we're collecting, but we're going to be charged with service fee $56.
Mhm.
So we're upside down. We don't want that. So here's what we're gonna do. The difference between 49 and 56 is roughly $7, I think. So I'm gonna put $7 in here. So now we're collecting $53.90, but we're still being charged 56. All right, I got to bump that up a little bit. So let's bump it up to $10. I'm at $56, still not enough. I'm gonna bump it up to $11. So now I'm collecting $55.70 and I'm being charged $56.84. I'm recording this video so that you guys can see it a couple times. It took me like 5 sessions with Coach for me to understand this. Okay, so here's what I know. I know now, every time I change this number changed, 81. All right, so $81 is my base rate that I'm gonna put in our pricing. So let me just open up one of our listings. Let's just, for giggles, let's do 3A. All right. All right. Open up the description. Message us about, let's go. And I already know I've got too many characters, so I won't promote Rockport. Fine, that's cool. What else do I want to do is, oh, you guys are gonna love me. All right, feel free to stop me if you get turned around with what I'm doing. Because I'm now adding an air mattress to every bedroom, my occupancy just went up by 2.
Mhm.
So we're going to be able to offer more. But you know what? Until we sell it, we don't have to buy the air mattress. Once we buy the air mattress, once we sell it, then we'll buy the air mattresses. So we'll hit save there. A couple other things I want to do before I get out of the screen. Coach made it a point. We want to make sure none of these descriptions are empty. So the neighborhood descriptions just probably needs to be cut and paste from another description that we've already done. Same thing for the getting around. We want to go in here, rooms and spaces, and we want to make sure that we've listed everything that we offer and we add the pictures. All right, no pictures is added here. This was something that they added after we created our listings because more and more people are using their mobile devices. All right, so we'll grab that picture. And we're going to use all of these pictures. Any more bedrooms? Okay, save that. Okay, I'm going into my bedroom. Is it shared by any other people? No. Going into my bedroom, I'm going to take away the double. I'm going to add a queen, and I'm going to add an air mattress. And then I'm going to hit save.
Those beds in there are not queens though.
No,
Those are
we
doubles.
don't have a option for full. So full would be the next closest thing.
I see.
Okay, good observation though. Bathroom. Grab that. Because we got more than one bathroom, we're not going to use both pictures. Bathroom. It seems like it's tedious and it's a pain in the ass, but do it anyway.
Yeah, I did that with our, I don't know why I didn't do it here, but I did it with our other listing.
Kitchen, give me all my kitchen shots.
Mhm.
Okay. Living room. And I said the same thing to coach. I said, I didn't even know this was a thing. He said it wasn't a thing. They added it. Yeah, made my dining and my living room merge. Oh well.
So this is on 3A.
Mhm.
And this like goes back to the amenities, right? So like I'm looking here, I don't have a space for the designated work area. If I was on the mobile device, I could just, oh, here it is. Office. All right, now there's a place for me to put that picture. Exterior. All of our scenics will go there. On your own. Okay. Who are you sharing the space with? Other guests. Okay. Now we're going to go into pricing. Okay. First thing we're doing is we are going to create a new base price based on the calculator. The calculator is saying the base price should be $81. So let's put that in there. Okay. Right. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set our all right, I can't do that yet. Actually, let me do monthly first. I got to set my highest discount first, 50%.
Why is that?
Not sure why. I think I'm gonna just delete this real quick. And now it should not give me a problem. Okay. Monthly, 50%.
Yeah, okay.
Weekly, 45%. All right, make sure you have your calculator. We're gonna test it out before we make it live.
Under the weekly, because it's set for 7 days or more there, right? So a 7-day stays what they consider weekly. Does that mean that you have to manually apply that?
Nope.
Okay.
Once you set it up, it'll apply automatically.
For anywhere between 2 and
Yep.
7 nights?
Yep. 2 and 6, right? Now, mind you, what I'm doing right with now with one, you can do it with all of your listings because you are the primary host. I can't do that as a co-host. So if you guys, I'll show you the shortcut, but let me just kind of go through this with you now. But you don't have to do this for each and every one.
Okay.
You okay?
Jessica kind of showed me that there was a shortcut that I did not know about.
Oh, I see. So you're putting in, okay, so there's where you're putting in your, your 2 night, 3 night, 4 night, all the way to 6 nights, 30%. Okay.
Yeah, that's I knew where you were going.
Okay.
I knew where you were going. Okay. So there it is. There it is. There it is. We're checking another box. We'll give them the 1%. Checking another box. We'll give them a 1%. So we're just checking boxes based on what this algorithm wants.
Right. And because you don't get filtered out. So when they're looking for specific stuff and wanting all these amenities or whatever, you're not getting yourself filtered out.
Right. So here we go. This is what we're losing. We're now on for the one night. All right, maximum $999. Okay. Advance noting, same day. Check-in is at 4. We'll give them up until 2.
So really quick on the maximum night stay, the 999, what's that about?
Coach said, make it as big as you can.
Okay.
No friction. No friction. All right, 12-month calendar. When I have you guys screen share, we're gonna apply all of this to that 12-month calendar.
Okay.
These percentages that we came up with. Okay. Okay, Raphael, you ready?
Yeah,
Got your calculator? Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. All right. For a 3-night booking, all right. According to Coach's calculator for 3-night booking, according to Coach's calculator, 3 nights, our guest should be paying about $56 a night, $57 a night. Let's see if that's actually the case. Go ahead, take 271,
Yep.
subtract it from the taxes. Okay. So the guest service fee, let's subtract that out and subtract out the $55.
it's 170 a night.
Okay, divide that by 3. How much did you say it was?
No, it was 170 and then you have to divide that by 3.
56,
66.
66 a night. Yeah, 56, 67 a night.
Yeah, so he's right.
Boom. Calculator works.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do this for a month.
Excuse me.
Take 1386.
Yep.
Subtract 71. Subtract 126. And subtract 55.
1134.
Okay. Divide that by 30.
It's 37.80 a night.
That's what we want it to be. Okay.
Well, because if you look back, it said by 28 days.
Oh,
Look back at
okay.
that.
28 days.
I don't, so, which brings us to $40.50 a night, which are right
Okay.
on track.
So we're right on. So the calculator works. The calculator actually works. And so that was the part that was the biggest question mark for me. Making sure I understood where all the numbers were coming from. Okay, so what happens, what's the next part here? Okay, all right, so we gotta, once we get all of these listings optimized, then on your end, you can go here and where's the insights? Once we get them all optimized, then we can turn the 6 months out on. Then we can there's another supposed to be under pricing. Where is that at? Under pricing. But I'm not seeing, oh, because I've already turned mine on. Okay. So I've already turned on all of the listings that I've created. I'm already paying all of the guest service fees. So that would have been another place right under pricing that it would have given you an opportunity to turn on. Don't turn it on yet. Before you turn it on, you want to make sure all of your B, and I don't think you guys did a C listing, only have on your A listings. Turn off
Yes.
everything else, put them on snooze. We'll turn them back on. Let's get the A's working first.
Okay.
Okay.
But if we have bookings in the Bs, it's okay, right?
Yeah, it's not going to affect anything that's already booked. The
Okay.
communication will, it just, people searching won't be able
Won't
to
see it.
find them. Yo, okay. Cancellation fee. Okay.
One second, Earl. I gotta grab something real quick.
Yep.
All right, I'm back.
Yep, no problem.
My cell phone is about to die.
Oh, okay. Got you. So 15 minutes, I got to switch over to the other Zoom meeting.
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to go from strict non-refundable, and it might be a week. It might be 30 days. It might be less than that. I just want to start getting this system moving, and then I want to turn back on strict and non-refundable. You with me? And the
Okay.
only reason that we're checking this box is the webinar says that the algorithm, every time they do something new and hosts try it, they give them preferential treatment. They
Okay.
push their stuff further up.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Instant booking is still on.
Well, we turned off instant booking on those listings because we don't have rooms available.
That's fine.
But-
When you're ready,
but, I
turn them
mean,
back on.
Yeah, when
Well,
the house,
when you're ready, turn them back on.
yeah, because I mean, that's another sort them that we could talk about offline.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
We just took those off last night because we don't have any,
Okay,
we wanted to be able to screen people and be able to move them to other properties if we had to.
makes sense.
Right.
Makes
Ralph
sense.
wanted to block the dates, but I didn't want to do that because if we have the opportunity to move them to any other spot, then we don't lose it.
No, that makes sense. So the last two things to talk about is open up the calendar for 12 months and the smart pricing. So smart pricing was a point of contention only because some of the prices are not feasible for what we're paying in rent. But you still need to know so that you can make good business decisions. So we go back to edit. Not going to leave this on, but we are going to look at what the numbers are telling us. So $26, 26.36, 28.31, 31, 31. Okay. So I am feeling $35. Not out of the question. Not out of the question. Are we being conservative? Well, this is 3508. I mean, we could go 28. We could go 30. That's conservative. However, I think we got so many other things that we're doing, turning on, that the guests are gonna like. like when they compare our $35 a night and the fact that we are covering, quote unquote, the guest service fees, I think that works. What do you guys think?
Are we covering the cleaning fees too?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
Yeah, I mean, because all we're doing is rolling they're still paying for the guest service fees. We're just
Yeah,
rolling it in, and then they don't have like that big shocker when they go to check out without those additional fees.
right.
Those are-
You
yeah.
guys got,
Okay.
Okay.
So quick question before we, so yeah, that's a set price for the spring, right? That we're working on now? Or is that the low season?
no, so this is the base price.
Okay,
This is the base price. And let me make sure, from clarity standpoint, we're using that base price. That $81 gets us to 35,
okay,
right? And then for the spring, we're bumping that up by 15%. So that's the perfect segue. Let's set up the calendar. So
Okay.
what I'm going to ask you guys to do is screen share. That way we will be able to properly apply this to Kingston and your other properties. Hold on, make sure I have it just turned on. No, that's not turned on yet. Now it is.
oh, we're not even logged in.
Oh, okay, let's try.
All right,
Did you save? You just saved?
what did I say?
You just hit save.
Yeah, password.
It was already saved.
Oh. All right, so what do you need us to do?
So go to calendar.
Do I do it? Okay,
All right, I want you to, let's set up a rule. Go create a rule.
I see.
Choose your
Now we
color.
got-
Yep, choose your color.
You want spring?
So, if-
Well, no, this is right, winter, right?
No, red is hot season. That's high season.
Okay.
So maybe like a yellow or something.
Okay,
Right. So here's our rule. So our first real rule is the spring. So call it spring season. Okay.
okay.
And so we have it at 81 to get 35. And we said that we were going to go up 15%. Let me just check my notes and make sure that's what we came up with. My note says 15%. So that's the rule. So we're going to increase by 15%.
Okay. I got that.
Okay. Go ahead and hit save.
You don't have to select the dates here.
Well, we're going to do it after you hit save. We're going to apply it to your
You
listing.
gotta go down.
I'm trying to, I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, that didn't go through. Do it again.
All right. I don't know why it wasn't, so we're gonna go yellow, spring. Nightly price.
Actually, can you make that purple? No, spring reminds me it's like purple.
Okay,
Mickey, I love you, girl.
Okay, you just go like this, honey. You just go like this.
all right, well. Okay,
Okay. Now we want to hit apply to the spring discounts. All right, and so we're going from April 1st to April 30th. We're having a 1 month for spring discounts.
More increases.
And then
okay.
okay. And then select all.
All right, so
Well,
we have non-dart,
Yeah,
so
we'll just get rid of these for now.
Oh. OC just said he got another booking without changes to the whole service fee. Okay, good. All right. That's excellent.
All right, so for April, it should be a different color, right?
Yep. So if you hit
there it is.
refresh, there it is, man.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
So no matter what prices we put in here, it's the rule is gonna override those prices.
That's the theory,
Yeah.
guys. I'm learning as I'm going. So this is all new stuff for me.
Now
Okay,
we need
set
to
your
create a new one.
set your next rule.
We'll
Call it
either
high season.
The high
green,
season's gotta be
green.
red,
Green.
red. Red
Green
is
for
hot.
money.
Green for money, girl.
Fine, green.
Hey,
That's what I was thinking. And what are we going up for that one?
35%. Well, no, it was 56% if I look at my notes.
Yes, 56,
57.
57.
57. Thank you.
You gotta name that one.
I don't like this. Help me out, girl.
No. First of all,
Nena,
you gotta
Nena.
name it right here.
Oh, you're
Name
right.
it. Name it.
Let's
And
say
then you
summer.
just have to use 2 fingers.
Oh, look at that. I like mouses. I don't like using this.
There's a mouse.
It's not a mouse. It's not a mouse that you can
It's a
move
mouse
around.
pad.
All right, so there you go. No, that's,
Oh, wait, did you put in the dates? You must have. May 1st through what?
now hit application apply.
oh, okay. We got to apply it now. We never hit the dates.
Okay.
Okay. And so the application is supposed to be from May 1st to September 30th.
So this should make it so that you're not actually having to change your
So,
pricing
yeah,
all the time.
yeah,
Okay.
and also you're hitting it on the head. Now we can open up our calendar. We don't have to be limited to 3 months.
Yep.
And that was the point that coach was making by us doing it. We're limiting how much the algorithm is going to push us.
Mhm.
Okay. And now we're
Yes.
going back to fall season, right?
What color you want for fall season? Is that okay? Brown?
Orange, brown. Yeah, that's
Whatever that
fine.
is. Or orange? Yeah, orange.
Either one is fine. I mean, they're very muted colors.
And what's the percentage on that one?
It's going to be, it was the same as our spring. So that was 15%.
Well, watch this. See? I
No,
don't
because
like it.
you don't have to click it. Stop clicking. Look. click off.
Okay, I got you.
You just have to,
Oh, no.
yeah, there you go.
Girls, I ain't got time for this,
You're
guys.
such a clicker. Now you gotta go to apply.
Oh, hello.
And that's gonna be, what was it, October through December?
Mm-hmm.
Now, can we raise the base price for like holiday or no?
I don't see why you can't.
You can just have, what if you go into,
Or you just make a rule set for the holidays? Forget it, I forgot. You just make a rule set for the holiday.
See, we're learning together. We're learning together.
Like we did for the PGA Tour, you know?
Yeah, you
I mean,
gotta
I
show
like
me your,
this.
yeah, show me that rule set. Show me that rule set.
All right, here we go.
OC has joined the party.
So I didn't change any of that there. You just gotta go down. All I did was change.
The
The-
minimum,
yeah.
yeah.
So I made it a 7-night minimum, but then I changed it depending on the check-in date. And the reason I did that is because if you set it for a 7-night minimum, then it doesn't matter where in there that they want to start their stay, then
Mhm.
it's gonna make it so they have to stay 7 days. And let's just say that they're only in and they only want to see like, the last 4 days of the championship, and they don't want to be here 7 days, then you just set yourself up to not get that booking or even be seen because they only want to be here 4 days, right?
So I know you set this up for the entire space, right? Could you have also set this rule up for just a room? In
I mean,
theory?
I guess we could, but
just-
I only
yeah.
did it because this particular week that we can bank and make probably the most we're gonna make any other
Right.
time per night.
Yeah.
I didn't want somebody to come in and screw it up and just screw up my week. You know what I mean? So
No,
that's why-
it makes sense. I'm just, part of me asking is for folks of us that don't have the ability, because we got like the blessing of having folks that keep hanging out. Could we still use the rule for rooms?
you can.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really know how that would benefit you, but yeah, you can.
I don't, yeah, I'm not, yeah, I know either.
I think
I'm
it's
just interested.
I think it's really good to use like around how like a holiday season or like some high event. You know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
you know that you want to maximize your week. You don't want somebody to come and butcher it by like taking 2 days and leaving the rest of your week open. If they're going to do that, then you want to set it up so that you do what you just said, right? They're going to pay a hell of a lot of money for them 2 days, just because it's a really high demand week.
Awesome. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Earl, you got your other call starting right now?
Yep. So,
Before,
yeah, let me,
oh, go ahead.
hold on. Let me stop recording.